All right, and welcome to high school football here on Learn TV. I am TJ Armbrust. I'm here with Paul McKenzie. We are in Kershaw, South Carolina to check out the Andrew Jackson Volunteers who are hosting the Central Eagles. This is a big Region 2 matchup, or Region 4 matchup in 2A with the Central Eagles, who are 6-0, pretty highly ranked team, and Andrew Jackson Volunteers, who are really coming into their own right now at 4-3. Both these teams 2-0 in the region. Paul, what are you expecting tonight?
Well, this is a game that we've sort of been building to as this season culminated. We sort of circled it as the season progresses. This is a matchup that's going to dictate a lot, not only just for the region, but our viewership schedule going forward. I expect a high-flying matchup tonight, a sort of a high-scoring affair, and we're going to find out just who's the champion of this division or who's leading into
in
that,
the driver's
routing
seat.
into that.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. For sure. We saw the Central team play a couple weeks ago at Buford. They were pretty quick, pretty fast, and had a lot of big plays. They didn't have a lot of sustained drives, but they had a lot of big, long passes or runs or whatever it would be to get their team going. This Andrew Jackson team, I know, is coming into their own too in the region. They had a big, huge win over Chesterfield, 65-0 last week, which is a big one, which I think has a lot of people anticipating tonight's matchup.
Yeah, open a lot of people's eyes. This is going to be whoever can not make the silly mistakes in these types of ball games. Turnovers are a big deal. First downs, how do you do on third down with penalties? But we talk about it all the time, is that middle 8 minutes is going to dictate a lot of who can come out on this one. Maybe not who starts fast, but how you can maintain and round out your game, who can adjust at halftime.
And you're looking, Andrew Jackson, I think they won the toss. They deferred to the second half, so they are kicking. Central's going to get this ball first, and it's going to be a big thing for this defense to rally to the football. You know, the Central team, they got some quick guys. They can't let them get into a lot of space. They got to have a lot of volunteers on them if they want to have a chance in this game. And Central, you know, they're doing what they do. They're looking for the big play. They get the ball into their playmakers' hands and let them make plays.
Yeah, AJ's going to need to tackle well tonight. There are 4 ball carriers for Central that have almost 300 yards on the season, so they like to get that rock in the hands of their running backs, and as you can see here, tackling is going to be at a premium.
All ready to start off Central with a big return. I was talking to a friend of mine before the game, and I was like, you know, one of the things that you might do with teams that have big play potential, just kick the ball out of bounds, or kick it into the end zone, or just don't let them return it, because you never know what they're going to do. And right there, Central starts it off with a big play to start off.
Yeah, I caught the Buford Middle School game, and that was their MO, was onside kicks, and it worked out well for them.
We saw number 6, Dwayne Llewellyn, a couple weeks ago. Did a good job of spreading the ball around to his playmakers, his running backs especially.
Let the game come to him. He did a good job of not forcing things, and that's what you want out of a guy with a lot of weapons around him.
Llewellyn in the shotgun. He's got 2 receivers split out to either side. He's got a running back right next to him, and he gives it to that man straight up the middle. And, again, making people miss. Like I said, those Volunteers, they got to rally to the football. You slow that guy down. Don't assume that he's going down. You need 5 or 6 guys rushing to tackle him.
No, Ashton Wilson's a captain for a reason. The guy is all over the place. You could tell he's got a shifty run to himself there. Very quick cutter.
Pick up a 9 on the play.
And he is their leading rusher this season with just under 400 or 500 yards and 6 touchdowns so far.
Llewellyn, look at the pass. He's rolling out to his left now, and he's got some space out that side. He's got a first down. He's going to get out of bounds, but it's going to be a first down inside the 20-yard line.
Yeah, good little look from the QB there. Cut it back to the outside and got some yards.
Be 1st and 10 from the 17. 3 receivers split out to the right this time. 1 to the left. Still got Wilson, I think, back there, and Llewellyn's going to keep this one himself. And, again, he makes a couple people miss. These guys don't go down easy.
No, they do not miss the first tackle, but A.J. flies in there and gang tackles him, gets him down and stops him for a medium gain there. They're going to need to, again, be sure tackles tonight. You don't want to arm tackle these guys. They're not going to go down easy.
Brings up a 2nd down and 6. Two backs in the backfield with Llewellyn. he's going to keep it himself straight up the middle, and he's hunting the end zone. He's going to get inside the 5. It'll be another first down, be a first and goal.
Yeah, just end up using that momentum, getting him down towards the goal line there. Tough run again. He is not afraid to pull the ball down and put his helmet down.
Ball looks like it's placed at the 3-yard line. And that's a direct snap. And I think that's
fumble.
Wilson. And did he fumble that?
Yep.
AJ pick it up?
Stripped it out. Looks like that's Jace Brown who pulled out the fumble, or just ripped the football out of his hands, it looked like. I think that was Ashton Wilson again with the direct snap this time.
Ooh, number 5 came through. Number 6, that's Demaya Seegers that ripped that ball out of there.
And a big-time turnover. He ripped it out, and it looked like Jace Brown's the one that picked it up off the turf. Yep.
Huge
Teamwork.
turnover, though, for the Volunteers after the big.
Massive.
And we were talking, turnovers. Team that turns it over the least usually has the best chance of winning in games like this. Two good teams.
Take personnel out of it. If you turn the ball over less than your opponent, you're usually good.
Quick screen pass to the outside gives the Volunteers a little bit of space. It's going to be close to a first down. I think it's going to be just shy, but it's going to
breathing room.
Give you some breathing room. Oh, they're going to call it a first down.
Even better. Yeah, way to take that first haymaker and just stand up to it.
Logan Neal, quarterback. Looks like he's got Javon Kelly back there with him in the backfield. They give it to Kelly. He's following his blockers. He does a good job there. He was patient in that hole. He waited that hole to open up and then exploded through it.
Yeah, we've been mentioning the running game of Central there. And AJ's not too shabby themselves. They got a couple big-time running backs in the backfield. You said Seegers and Kelly, both at around 300-400 yards and 4 or 5 touchdowns apiece. So they got a little backfield themselves.
We're sort of used to that with these Andrew Jackson teams. They have a good running back. Trey Thompson there for a bunch of time. And Seegers was his backup there for a couple years. And now Seegers has been one of their good running backs. And Kelly has really stepped up this year. Picks up a first down there up to the 25-yard line. But, it saves both of those backs by having the two of them be able to give each other a break.
Yeah, that's what you want on your team is 2 running backs that can move the football. Because then you don't got to lean too much on one or the other.
As we say that, Seegers comes into the game.
It is great when you have a Trey Thompson, somebody that can run for infinity yards in a season.
Yeah, but those don't come along.
No, they do not.
Every day.
No, they do not.
Oh, Neal throws it into triple coverage.
Yeah, that was a bad, could have been worse. But not a throw you want to make necessarily.
I think he wanted to go to the left, but the receiver was pushed out of bounds, and he can't be the first one to touch the ball once he goes out of bounds. So Neal had to improvise there.
Turn into a DB. Yeah, good coverage there.
Second down and 10 now for Andrew Jackson. It is their homecoming night tonight. Seegers takes this one straight up the middle. He's going to pick up just a couple.
Yeah, so far looking good with the running game for AJ. Consistently getting a few 3, 4, 5 yards when they touch the ball.
Third down and 6. Two receivers to the right. Kelly moves from the left to the right. He's rolling out in the pattern. Neal looking to throw. He throws it out there. He's
good coverage.
Yeah. Again, he threw that one into double coverage. Not much there. Pass was intended for Jace Brown.
They dropped an interception there. That looked like it was Luke Eason.
Bring up 4th down in the punting unit. I don't see a punter out there yet.
I do not, but it looks like the formation.
There's Demias Seegers, the running back, also is the punter.
I guess that's a plus when your punter's a skill position guy. Whoa.
Yeah, he's got a pretty good leg on him too.
Yeah, heck of a boot.
Again, these return guys, you got to really wrap them up as a team.
Shifty run back there. That's Jakari Holloman, the senior, with a nice return, a second good return by the Eagles.
Zach White with the stop for AJ. Yeah, Eagles starting in great field position for a second straight series.
Yeah, not what you want, but you responded well, and it was actually a really good kit.
Yeah. Llewellyn setting up the middle screen. Lots of space in that middle. And it's going to be a pickup of about 13 yards and should be enough for a first down.
Aiden Short with the carry there.
To the 26.
Another first down for the Eagles.
Make that the 25. Llewellyn's got 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Gives it to his running back to the outside. Here comes a holding flag.
Yeah, I think on the tackle they're going to get him for a hold there.
Yeah, I think he had the penetration to get to the outside and force that quarterback inside, but the offensive lineman said, no, I think I'm going to hang on to you a little bit.
Yeah, there's a reason why that edge looked like he'd said it, but he didn't make the tackle, so something doesn't give there. Usually means someone's holding on for dear life.
That'll back him up 10. And they should repeat first down.
Again, penalties, silly plays are going to hurt you.
Llewellyn looking to pass. He's got a host of volunteers, and yet he gets away. And he's lucky to get that one away. Man, there was 4 or 5 volunteers right there, and Llewellyn, man, he's shifty.
Yeah, shifty and strong to get through some of those arm tackles and wherewithal to get the ball off and get it downfield so that it is not a loss of yards there. And he did have a man in the area too.
Yeah.
Who nearly got fingertips to
And
him.
if he could have caught that, he might have had enough for first down.
Yeah, a lot of guys chasing after him.
Llewellyn gives it to his running back, trying to get the outside, cuts back to the middle. He's got lots of space in the middle. Big hit, but, it's not enough to hit him. There is a flag down.
Not sure what that'll be.
I wonder if they're going to call a helmet-to-helmet contact here.
Yeah. So that's tough, though. Their running back is a shorter guy, so you really got to get low to tackle them. What do?
Face mask.
Okay.
Oh, that's just as bad.
It's just as bad yardage-wise, but helmet to helmet is such a tough call to make.
Yeah, face mask is either a face mask or it's not.
Yeah.
So again, another first down for Central after they were pinned back deep. That's a tough one right there.
Yeah, just giving him back the ball.
But again, you don't need to hit him hard. You need to wrap him up. You don't need to try to tackle him around his shoulder pads. You need to catch him around the waist and drag him down.
Yeah.
Again, they give it to the shifty running back right up the middle, looking for some space, and he's going to get taken down after a gain of 4 or 5.
Now, Ashton Wilson trying to get his way into the end zone there to redeem himself for that first fumble. The art of knowing when to go down as a running back. Sometimes
it's tough.
Fighting for the football can be a detriment.
Second down and goal. No, they can get a first down. Second down and 7. They get the ball right inside the 1-yard line. They can get a first down. Again, give it to Is it Wilson?
Yep. Yeah. Ashton Wilson again, getting closer.
Yeah, he's inside the 5 this time, down to about the 3.
If he would have took the outside angle and bounced it earlier, he might have had a shot at the end zone, but he did not and took a tackle for it.
Third down and 3.
This is a tough third down. You don't want to give them a first and another set of downs to do this.
Again, they're push. Looks like he's pushed into the end zone, and it is a touchdown for Central.
Yeah, as much as they like those shifty running backs, Llewellyn is a big fella, and when you get down around the goal line like that, just give it to him.
I think that wasn't him, though. I think is that number 9? I think that's number 9.
Yep, that is Jakari Holloman.
A little bit bigger running back.
A little bit bigger. One of their bigger running backs, yes. Same principle.
But following those blockers up front.
Yep. When you're that big, all you got to do is basically lean forward and fall on the ground.
They had thrown a flag, but they picked up the flag. So, Central going for 2.
I believe they did that against Buford as well.
Same play.
At a high success rate, but not this time.
Not this time.
Yep. Not falling for the trick there.
Take this time, mention our underwriters, Founders Federal Credit Union, the City of Lancaster, Williams Electrical, Lancaster Promise Neighborhood, Comporium Communications, the Kershaw House of Pizza, the Lancaster County Natural Gas Authority, and the town of Kershaw. And want you to remember, don't miss a play on or off the field. Stay connected with Lancaster County School District by following LCSD on social media, visiting lancastercsd.com, and downloading the LCSD app today. One Lancaster, one team. So see if AJ can get a little bit better field position to start this drive and get something going offensively.
Not being on your own doorstep.
Two running backs are deep, Seegers and Kelly. They try the onside kick, and number 1, that's Cam McGill, recovers it and give AJ pretty good field position starting at the 38.
Yep, now the chance to swing things the other way.
Logan Neal trots out with his offense. He's got 2 receivers split out to the left. He's got Kelly back there with him. Gives it to Kelly, cuts inside, and goes down, gain of about 5 on the play.
Yep, untouched until the first contact there. That's a good sign for that offensive line, opening up some holes for the running backs there.
And 5 yards a pop's pretty good.
Yeah, at every level.
Again, 2 to the left. Send a man in motion. Fake it to Kelly, throw the outside screen, and not sure. I think he threw to the wrong receiver there. They had the screen set up. I think it was blocked well.
Yeah, a little high on the screen and actually close to a central defender.
I think it's tough to play to that short side of the field, though.
Yeah, well, I've never been a fan of screens like that to the short side of the field. You're really hampering a lot of your play there by limiting the amount of room he has to work with, unless it's the cutting back inside kind.
Brings up a 3rd down and 5. Same looking play here. Logan again set up a screen and just throws this one away.
Just past the line of scrimmage there. Yeah, blitz there right up the middle and in QB's
Yeah, I thought
face.
they were setting up a screen, but they didn't have anybody for a screen out there. The way that guy came through the middle, I thought he was they let him go because they were setting up a screen.
But then there's nobody in the area. And Neal just not able to find anybody, but gets it off nonetheless.
Again, Seeger is back.
Chance to use that boot again. Took his time on that punt.
High end over end. Fair catch called for. They wanted a penalty because I thought he was starting to run. I think he thought he was starting to run, but he called the fair catch and was like running to toss the ball. So I think that's a good no call.
I've seen those before too. Yeah, as long as he doesn't follow through with the contact there. That position is so hard to play.
Yeah. All right, so now Central with not quite as good field position, and see if this defense can get a stop or force another turnover maybe.
Yeah, they got their work cut out because this is a very good team at spreading the ball around, especially once they get the lead.
They got 5 receivers out in the.
And everybody's still in the box.
They set up the screen, and AJ rallies to the ball, tackles them about the 33-yard line. He's going to pick up about 5 or 6, though.
Yeah, more with just a nice little snag. Again, when you have everybody inside the box and everybody else is man-to-man on the outside, those little quick routes are basically gimmies. Saw that last night on Thursday Night Football.
They got some movement. Oh. Offsides on the defense. That's going to give them a first down. Don't want to give these guys free ones.
No, you don't.
Brings up 1st and 10 now. Ball on the 39-yard line. Llewellyn with the quick screen to the outside, and that ball's dropped. Incomplete, intended for number 8. That is Tavion Moore.
Yep. Heard footsteps. Dropped the ball. Started to run without it. You can't do that.
Can't do that.
Need the ball.
That's what they say.
Yep.
That's what you said.
Yep.
2nd down and 10. Llewellyn again takes the snap, gives it to his first. Oh, he kept it himself. He fooled me. They get to the outside, and he gets through 2 or 3 tacklers and dives for a first down.
Yep, using the sideline as a tightrope to walk there and able to get a first down. A long developing screen there.
I know the AJ coaches right now got to be a little bit frustrated with the tackling.
Yep.
They've had opportunities to get these guys close. And is that another offsides, or are they enticed this time?
We'll find out.
Yep.
Trying to get after the play there and get after it a little too quick.
Yeah. A little bit undisciplined play here early on by the Volunteers. Something you don't want to see this late in the season.
No. Not in a game of this magnitude.
Again, number 11. He's shifty.
Oh, no. Oh, my goodness. He's got a burst.
And another face mask penalty.
Yeah, I think they're going to get Cam McGill on him for chasing. He has Ashton Wilson has a speed burst. Hit the nitro there at the sidelines, and man, hit that second gear right there. Yeah,
it's hard to grab on those little guys.
Yeah, what can you do? A shifty little guy. Those are the hardest. The Barry Sanders.
So there are 2 penalties. There's the face mask, and then I think there's a holding down here.
Which would just negate.
Offsetting penalties, replay the down.
Yep.
Well, that's a lucky break.
Yep. Can you do about it? Anything. But if you're AJ, you'll take it.
Yeah, you need to take that one. 1st and 5 again. And they give it right up the middle, and Cam McGill grabs a hold of him this time. It's going to be a gain of about 1.
Yep, the one that goes on the books is a lot cleaner for McGill.
That's right.
Good tackle there inside.
Around the waist. Like, you got to get these guys around the waist. You can't let them – you can't go for their feet because they got quick feet, and you can't tackle them in the shoulder pads because they're
Nope, give them that good
tough.
old rugby tackle. It's safer, and you won't get blown up by the running back.
Allen looking to throw. Intercepted.
And saved by the
That Jace Fair.
Yeah, he just threw it right to the defender. That's all on the quarterback there.
That's a great job. Yeah, he just read his eyes. Jace Fair's the outside linebacker, number 19.
Made a heck of a ball play.
Standing up right in the middle of your screen. And he just read it.
Yep.
That's a perfect read.
Yep. QB threw it right at him.
Again, this is the second now turnover by Central. AJ's they got to capitalize on this.
Oh, you need to get points here. For sure you need to get points here if you're AJ.
And this is where maybe you got these tall, big receivers. Take a shot.
Take a shot, especially it looks like you got man coverage here.
You got 4 downs here anyway because you're not going to.
Take a shot right here. That's a perfect formation for it.
And Seegers, I think, with the carry, and he's going to lose a yard.
Yep. Just crashed there in the middle and ran into a white wall. But again, it looks like they're going to set him up with man-to-man coverage.
Second down and 11. They throw a shot. They got Zeke out there, and no flags. That falls incomplete. It'd be third down and long for AJ.
He had his man, but underthrew the ball just a little bit or didn't throw it soon enough. But he had who he wanted.
And I think Clyburn probably he's a football player, box out a little bit and make that jump a little bit earlier, and he can
yeah, he had a good spot for it. He almost came down with it. But give him room to work.
But now you got a third down and 10, and you really got to get something out of this. So you got 2 downs here. You got to pick up something right here.
Yeah, I think you want to right now you want to get close to a first down if you can.
Offsides on the defense. That'll help you.
That helps the cause.
Helps quite a bit.
That's what you need. Little help from the yellow flag on an occasion.
We got a fan club out here outside of our window.
Woo, woo.
Bring up a third down and 5. Neil talking to those offensive linemen. He's got Seegers in the backfield with him. He gives it to Seegers straight up the middle. Seegers drags a guy for a couple yards, but it's going to bring up a 4th down.
Yeah, it looks like they're only going to give him about a yard maybe. Real patient run, but again, running into a wall of white tacklers there.
Brings up 4th and 5.
That
you got to get one of your best plays here. You got to pick up 5 yards.
Yep. What play you have in your playbook is a guaranteed 5-yard gain. And just to be said, this Eagles defense is really disciplined. They stay home in their spot, so take advantage of that. They're one-on-one coverage with one of these big fellas. Have them throw it up at the line.
They throw this quick
play.
screen.
Good play.
You got good blocking out there.
Very good play. Very smart
complete
play.
by Jansen Jeffers, the sophomore tight end. That was that 5-yarder. That was a great play call right there.
Mm-hmm. But again,
blocked well by those receivers on the outside.
Again, also, a lot of times those deep threat receivers that are bigger, longer guys can be pretty good blockers too. Use those long limbs. And there we are using the wide side of the field this time.
28 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Neal gives it to Seegers. Seegers trying to get to the outside. Has he got the wheels? He got to the corner.
Edge.
Cuts back, gets out of bounds, and it's going to be close to a first down.
We're going to be depending on where they give him a spot. About a yard.
Second down and 1 after the 9-yard pickup.
Yeah, got the edge there. And got him close with a chance to tie this thing up, maybe even go up by 1. And after the first quarter, if you can end on that, then you've got to feel pretty good about it.
Give it to Seegers again. He's got some blockers in front of him. He cuts back. He's going to get into the end zone. Touchdown for Andrew Jackson.
And again, if you were to end this quarter now and say, would you be happy as an AJ fan? I would absolutely say yes. 2 trips to the red zone by the Eagles and holding them to 6 points.
Here's another look at this one. And again, Seegers just gets to the outside. Good blocking up front by AJ. And
yep, they pull those linemen, looks like the guard and maybe the center. But they're pulling those guys, giving them an extra wall of or blockers there.
That ball barely got through. That's their kicker, senior Kurt Thomas Horton, who gives Andrew Jackson the lead here, 7-6 with 8.5 seconds to go here in the first quarter.
I don't care by how much. I just want to know that it went in.
Mention a couple underwriters here. Kershaw House of Pizza, their locally owned full-service restaurant in Kershaw since 1988. They're proud to announce a new and improved menu. They also now offering a cash discount 3% to off the menu price for all customers who choose to pay with cash. When you're in Kershaw, check out K-Hop. And Williams Electrical, they're your go-to for all your power needs. They provide electrical services to meet the unique needs of both residential and commercial clients. With a team of highly skilled electricians, they ensure the highest standards of safety and efficiency in every project they complete. Be sure to call Williams Electrical. As I said, 8.5 seconds to go here in this first quarter of a good game so far.
I'll see what they do here on special teams. They've had a bit of trouble with the kick return element. But other than that, they played well, especially running the football here.
A little squib kick. Picked up about the 15.
Right on the
bounce. And good wrap-up and tackle, and that's what they needed on special teams. Good.
Yep.
Good execution there.
Yep, force them to go the whole field now, because they've proved to make mistakes. That's 2 turnovers now and a few penalties they've had to deal with, despite moving the football pretty well.
So 1st and 10 from the 28. As I said, 1.8 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Llewellyn's going to keep this one and able to run right up the middle, running strong. He almost has enough for a first down.
Yep.
And that's going to be a final play here of the first quarter. Andrew Jackson on top, 7-6. We'll be back with some second quarter action. You're watching high school football right here on Learn TV. And welcome back to high school football here on Learn TV. TJ Armbrust with Paul McKenzie. Got a 2nd down and 1 for Central. They give it to their short shifty back up the middle, and again, he's found lots of space. He fumbled. Demias Seegers again. He picks this one up and returns it about 10 yards.
I think he just ripped the ball out of his hands again.
He did.
Is that the 2nd time he did that?
That's the 2nd time he did that.
He said, this time I'm kicking the ball with me, though, instead of dropping it.
He found lots of space. Seegers is the safety back there, and he just went for the ball. He didn't even try to tackle him. He just went for the ball and popped it right out of his hand and picked it up. That's the 3rd turnover here by Central. And again, AJ's got to capitalize on these turnovers. If they're winning the turnover battle, you've got to win the scoring battle then,
too. It's a penalty, too. So they're going to lose some yards here. But the damage is done if you're AJ. You've got the momentum now. That's the third turnover, the second from your best running back. What do you do if you're Central?
And I know Coach Smith is pretty frustrated that you make a big play in a turnover, but you don't need to taunt. You don't need to do. I didn't see what happened, but like, just get off the field and go play offense.
Yeah, but it looks like it's going to fall down to Short, Holloman, and Llewellyn if he keeps fumbling the football.
Again, this is where if you got one of those big receivers, you maybe take a shot, but they don't have them. They have them all tight in the formation right now. Kelly's back there.
I don't know. I keep
Neil.
running the ball if I'm them. I think they did a good job.
It has worked pretty well.
Maybe get into that play action pass game with your tight ends a little bit.
They move Kelly trying to get him outside. He's got some blockers out there. Cuts back inside.
A good block there again and a nice little gain. That
Pick
time
up
it's
about
Kelly.
4.
Yeah, I mean, again, it's not flashy football, but you don't need to be flashy.
It looked like, again, it was well blocked.
Yep. Again, they're pulling those linemen, those tight ends from the other side and just overloading. You got to keep sound gap control, and if you're not doing that, you're going to end up giving up 5-6 yards a pop.
Again, Kelly gets to the outside this time. He's got another blocker, cuts inside of him, and he was right at that first down marker.
Yep, very close to another first down. If anything, you're going to get a third and short.
I'm impressed with the way Kelly follows his blockers there. He had a man out in front of him. Instead of trying to get to the outside, which is where you get those holding calls, he cut right back up his backside and got him a first down.
Yeah, people underestimate the value of doing that. Cutting outside, you're going to expose those ends to getting those holding calls as opposed to, like you said, cutting back inside, staying on the right side of the block itself. Having a player that understands that is huge.
Kelly again right up the middle, waiting on his blockers. He's going to pick up 2 or 3 on the play.
Yep, really just shifty, but stays behind his blocks and let the plays develop.
And he's not a real big guy. He can kind of hide behind some of those blockers and just run up their backside.
Yeah, I think that's the problem that they've been having with Ashton Wilson from the other side there, is he's just so small. You can't see him behind that big offensive line. By the time you do see him, he's 10 yards downfield.
2nd down and 9. They throw the out to Brown. That's Jace Brown. And he's going to pick up another first down. Good pass and catch.
Yep, Jace Brown with a nice play and a good throw. Again, that running game is pulling those defenders up. Giving a nice little cushion of space there for the wideout to just play a little pitch and catch.
They give it to Kelly. Kelly again waits on his blockers, and he's going to get taken down.
Yeah, what a play there. That was Jordan Caldwell, the senior linebacker, flying in out of absolutely nowhere.
AJ wanted to flag. He's taken down. His forward progress stopped, and then 10 yards later they tackled him. Second down and 11.
So that was actually Jalen Davis with the tackle, excuse me.
Timeout called by Andrew Jackson.
Welcome to the Red Rose City with emphasis on arts and culture as well as rich history. See, Lancaster SC is dedicated to creating a destination for those seeking the enjoyment of small-town charm and southern hospitality. Check out their website or their Facebook page for See Lancaster's upcoming events. Lancaster Promise Neighborhood promises to do whatever it takes with the community to make sure every child who lives in the zone has the opportunity for success.
Do you want scores, schedules, updates right at your fingertips? Download the LCSD app today and follow Lancaster County School District online. Stay connected. One Lancaster, one team. So we got a 7. Now, all the kids in the world right now are excited looking at the scoreboard because it's 6-7 right now.
Got 'em.
And
we're so hip.
But Andrew Jackson's on top, 7-6. But I read it backwards. So
well, if you look on our screen, that's
right,
it shows
6-7. There you go, guys.
You got to do the hand thing.
I did. You just can't see me.
That's a good thing, ladies and gentlemen.
Second down and 11. Neal looking to pass. He's rolling to the outside. He's going to throw this one away. They're going to throw.
Did not get it back to the line of scrimmage. Unfortunately, he was about 4 yards shy, or 2 or 3 yards shy of it.
And that's a loss of down, I believe.
Yeah, that hurts. That hurts. And that's just another mistake you can't have.
Yeah, and I think Coach is upset because I think he wanted him to make the throw. His receiver made a break, and I think if he makes that throw right as he's making the break, he can make the completion. But he wasn't confident in it, so you don't want to turn it over. But
no,
you also now put yourself in a 3rd down and 21 situation.
And, yeah, spot foul, too, isn't it? Where the QB's at when he throws the football. Those can cost him some yards, too.
You might throw this deep to one of your receivers and just see what happens.
See what happens, yeah. A punt is going to be a pretty decent change of field no matter what.
Maybe get you a pass interference or somebody was moving up front.
Or an illegal formation, maybe. But that looks like they might get some of it back.
About 6 more of those, and you got yourself a first down.
That's one way to do it. I think there are more faster ways to do it.
Neal came over the sideline, getting straight with his coaches what they're looking for here. It's 3rd down and forever. You can, if you get a good chunk here, you might go for it on that 4th down.
Yeah, I guess it depends on sort of what your game plan is from here.
Set up the screen, except this time for the wide receiver.
Good tackle.
Williams, and he's going to get tackled, pick up about 5. I would punt it and make Central drive the length of the field.
Oh, absolutely. From here for sure. That's Dylan Tomberlin, number 27, making another big play. Just good open field tackle. Again, he went for the legs as opposed to going up top. Took a page out of your book.
Seegers can pin him deep here with his punt.
Yes, he can. He's got a leg.
And he likes to hang on to it a little bit, trying to read that defense if they turn around and run back. But I think they're playing regular defense at this point.
He gives the Gunners a chance to get downfield, too, so that they can pin him deep.
So pin it at about the 14-yard line.
Yeah, it didn't give him a very friendly bounce as it just died when it hit the turf, but a good kick.
The whole Central defense stayed with making sure Seegers wasn't going to run. He kind of faked like he was going to for a second.
That's the kind of guy you want on your team at the next level who can come in and kick for you when nobody can kick.
And a good job wrapping up by the defense. They only gave up 4. You know, I mean, you got to take little victories on that.
Yeah, they've been really good with the football, running it. Just turnovers is really what's killed them. They've moved the football all night.
2nd down and 5.
But A.J. playing bend, don't break right now to the tune of a lead.
They give it, again, shifty man up the middle. Big hit.
Yeah, again, going right back to Ashton Wilson. Dance with the girl you brought.
Flag thrown.
Let's see what it is.
It's after the play, so I think it still should be a 1st down.
Mm-hmm. They're going to lose yards if that is the case, though. Which they just can't get out of their own way after a nice opening drive.
Yeah. All right, so it is going to be a 1st down because it was after the play, after they picked up the 1st down. But they moved the ball back to the 21-yard line.
Yep.
So
basically a wash.
It's what those Pat statters are looking for. Number 1 with it. Again, he's got some space to the outside. Another 1st down for Central.
But that one's going to be Aiden Short.
Another one of those short, quick guys.
Yep, they're their 2nd leading rusher on this team. He actually has more touchdowns than Ashton Wilson. But both of them very similar sizes, just little small guys that are going to get lost behind that big offensive line.
First and 10. Llewellyn gives it again right up the middle. Cam McGill gets him.
Yeah, he's good. Got a good tackle on him. That's the 2nd time.
If he gets his mitts on you, you'll go down.
You're going to go down.
Yeah.
I feel like if you wear the number 1 jersey on the AJ defense, you got to be a killer.
And if you hear a lady screaming,
that's just TJ.
Through our phones out there, that's Cam's mom. Reverse. Right up the middle again. And too many safety tackles right now for Andrew Jackson.
Yeah, another Aiden Short run. Coming in with a long run.
Into Andrew Jackson territory. Ball now at the 42-yard line.
Putting a nice little drive together here in response.
Looking to throw.
Wide
they got
open.
A man wide open.
He overthrew him by a mile.
Oh, man. He had him.
Yeah, he had it. Like that was a walk-in touchdown if he even just pulls a little bit off that. But about threw it into the end zone on him.
Bring up a 2nd down. Sideline warning on AJ.
Yeah, blown coverage there on the Volunteers for sure, but bailed out.
They give it right up the middle again.
Wilson cuts outside, though, and he's putting on the Jets. But
And
again,
Seegers with another tackle.
Cam McGill, though, right in the thick of things from the defensive line position.
Yep.
We understand how difficult it is to be all over the field like you're Caleb Downs or something, but you're playing from the defensive end. That's ridiculous.
McGill actually playing middle linebacker on that play.
Well, there you go.
But still.
He's a big fella.
He is. Ball down to the 19-yard line. They had some movement. A couple updates. South Point on top of Lancaster right now, 21-0. Indian Land, who's 7-0 so far this year, on top of Clover, 7-0. And Chesterfield is beating Buford 7-0. And it's all those games in the second quarter, just like ours. But we got a 7-6 ball game right now. Andrew Jackson on top, but Central threatening. First down now and 15.
And I think they would like a hold, but I will say this, it just looked like a heck of a pancake block to me.
A big pickup for Llewellyn, though.
Yeah, very big run.
On 1st and 15. Now they got a 2nd down and 4.
I know a lot of the home fans won't agree with me there, but it happens.
Llewellyn again gives it to the outside. And is that one short again? Aiden Short? Or is that?
Number 1 or number 11? Number 11 is Ashton Wilson.
That's Ashton Wilson.
Yep. Another good tackle there by Jace Fair, though, lower in the boom.
It'd be a 1st and goal now, though, from the 7.
And a chance to respond after that first touchdown. It's really been all AJ.
Llewellyn's going to keep this one himself.
Oh! Say hello. That one is Braylon Hurley, who was in a hurry to get to the quarterback and give him a lick. Oh. That's the second time where they get a helmet-to-helmet collision and a face mask out of it.
I didn't think he grabbed his face mask. I thought he reached for it. I thought he just touched him in the helmet.
I just thought he hit him. And now you're going to get a fresh set of downs and halfway to the goal, which is negligible at this point, but still.
We give it to the short guy.
Stretches in and think he has it.
He does. That'll be a touchdown for the Eagles.
They'll probably go for 2 here.
It's one of those things with those little guys. If you get down too low, they're going to be shifty and get by you. So you got to kind of keep your ground, and then you're too high.
Yeah, it's a pick your poison. He tried, but going to be stopped.
All right. Got 3:47. See if AJ can get something going here offensively and get some points on the board.
Yeah, chance for another drive here. Whatever you do, you just don't want to give it back to them on 3 and out. An opportunity for them to drive downfield.
Yeah. It is of note, Andrew Jackson deferred, so they should get the ball to start the second half. Watch for something tricky on the kick.
Yeah, they've been doing a few different things See what they pull out of their hat this time.
Of note, Javon Kelly has returned 2 kickoffs so far this year for touchdowns.
So maybe they don't want to kick it to him for a reason.
Seegers is going to take this one. He's got some blocking. They're going to blow a whistle.
And the whole team has him stood up.
Good return.
The heat-seeking missile.
Down to the 42. So Neal brings his offense out. Give it to Kelly. Cuts back and gets up to the 45-yard line. Gain of 3.
Tripped up there by Tavion Moore with the tackle.
Oh, Kelly gets wrapped up on this one.
Shikari Holloman lower in the wood there.
Bring up a 3rd down now, just what you talked about, not wanting to go 3 and out here quick.
Well, give them the ball back with plenty of time. Man. They're just back there in a hurry.
Yeah. And they're going to have to punt.
Yep, worst case scenario there. At least a 3rd down run, you would have gotten another 40 seconds off the clock, but low punt there.
Takes a AJ bounce.
Yeah, friendly bounce this time. Founders Federal Credit Union is headquartered in Lancaster and is the largest credit union in the state of South Carolina, established in 1961, and as of June 2023 has grown to 790 employees and over 250,000 members.
So Central has 219, drops their offense out here. AJ's defense got to come up big right now.
They need a good stop here on 1st down.
They give it right up the middle again. Cam McGill with the tackle.
He is all over the place, too.
He is. He is. And he's got a motor. He will not stop.
Yep.
And I do love his mom. She's a great lady. Be 2nd down and 7.
You don't mind letting them run the ball a little bit here. You just got to keep them to, minimal downs and distance.
Again.
Good tackle there. Short of the 1st, inbounds by McGill.
Be 3rd down and 2. A timeout called. Caporium, find all you need to be connected and entertained. They're always ready to offer you the latest technology and superior customer service with a personal touch. They're invested in the communities they serve, so you're treated like a neighbor, not a number.
Lancaster County Natural Gas Authority gives the highest priority to delivering natural gas supplies at the lowest possible cost to our customers in the most responsible and cost-efficient means possible.
And finally, the town of Kershaw. The mission of the town of Kershaw is to promote the quality of life for the residents in an economical, ethical, and congenial way. It's small town living the right way. Be sure to check out their website and Facebook page for all upcoming events. Again, we want to thank all of our underwriters for support and Learn TV and our mission here, and we appreciate all of them, and we'd love for you to go see any of them for any of the needs that you need.
Yeah, well said.
Thank you,
sir.
So we got 3rd down and 2. This would be a big stop if AJ can come up with something here.
Absolutely. Maybe get another crack at a shot themselves. And if they do get this first down, you want to tackle them short and make them keep playing.
They were tackling the football on that play.
Yeah.
But they're going to have enough for a first down.
But just a minute 20 left.
Timeout called by Andrew Jackson. So if you're Central here, you just keep the running.
It seems to be working. I'd go maybe 2-3 more plays and see what you get out of it. And if you're still 40 or behind, maybe start taking some throws at it. But their running game just works so well.
And they've only passed a couple times. One of those, they threw it right to Chase Fair.
And they had the missed wide open touchdown that he really desperately wants back. But
and I think Andrew Jackson, they're right there defensively. They're doing a lot of reaching and trying to tackle, and they just gotta slide those feet or do whatever it is and really try to get that wrapped up.
It's hard to do that with those shifty guys, man.
It's easy to say, though.
Yeah, right. It's very much so.
So 1:09 to go. Ball's at the 45-yard line. The ball's fumbled.
Trick play, fumble, Ruski,
I think
AJ Ball. Now they might get a shot here. And that's why trick plays, I don't like them.
The official's already given it to AJ.
So best case scenario for AJ there.
That's the 4th turnover.
Mm-hmm.
They got to capitalize here. They're down 12-7.
Got to take care of the football.
And
if they don't turn the ball over, this could be a vastly different football game because they move the ball just about
every time.
It's not fast down the field, but they're moving it.
But Andrew Jackson, again, we've said this on a couple of these turnovers, you got to capitalize. You got to put points on the board. If they can go down and get some points right here, score especially a touchdown, and they get the ball in the second half, they have a chance to make a statement.
Yep, second time with the turnover in really good field position. Last time they didn't get anything out of it.
Oh, he did. I don't think he saw it.
I don't think he did either because it would have went right through his hands.
It was right there. It was a good throw.
Threw it just a little bit earlier, I think, than the receiver was thinking.
Here's a look at that again. Jace Brown's in the slot there, number 2. Yeah.
Close.
They get Jace on this one. Wrapped up quickly.
That was a textbook tackle.
Third down and 5. 40 seconds and counting now. Crowd getting a little anxious. They want them to hurry up. They got some movement there by AJ. That'll hurt.
Yeah, stop the clock.
It's hard because you're trying to hurry and trying to get in position and also anticipating the snap so you can get back. And if they're going to throw, you want to have some pass blocking. And
Just got to be calm. Easier said than done.
Caught but out of bounds.
Yeah.
Hard, Logan Neal moving backwards when he's throwing that ball. It's hard to get a whole lot on it. He's got to figure out a way to be able to step up instead of retreating in some of these passing situations.
Have faith in your footwork.
But again, it's going to bring a fourth down, and I think you got to send out the punting unit.
I don't know why. Maybe go for it. 19 seconds left.
I think you don't want to give take Central sometimes one play. Don't want it to be a short play.
Their kick returns have been good, though.
Another timeout here by Andrew Jackson.
Don't want him to run it back.
They only had 10 players out on the field, so I think that's one of the reasons they called timeout.
Ruh-roh. That wouldn't have been good.
They got 11 players on the field, but only 12 on the sideline. So a lot of these guys going both ways, some three ways,
and that's
offense,
tough.
defense, and special teams.
Really tough. Good kick.
Here's roughing the kicker.
First down. Holding the ball will help you do that too, as they'll converge in on you.
This is a performing arts school. He did hit him, though. He did hit him. It just
he just knew how to embellish.
Yeah, that's right. So that's a 15-yarder.
That's a first down automatic, isn't it?
I believe so. 15 yards ahead.
Take a shot at the end zone here.
11.7 seconds. You got two shots. You got to go.
Maybe even more. How many timeouts we got left here?
Do they have any? I don't think they do.
Set it on the board, no.
I think they've called all three of them.
Yeah, I believe you're correct, sir. So, yeah, two shots. But they've been blitzing him right up the middle and getting right in his grill. Have faith in your footwork.
But that throw to Jace Brown was perfect. Yep. If Jace saw the ball, you know, he may score on that play.
Just stick your hands up. But yeah, sidestep that guy and just put your foot in the ground and put a nice pass through it.
They're, again, right up the middle. He throws it out there.
He's got him. Close, very close.
It was close.
You may can get two more passes out of it if you do it right here, or they're
going to send out.
In a
Kurt
close
Thomas.
game like this,
extra 3 points is
huge. Absolutely. It's a little bit more low scoring than I expected. I expected some more touchdowns, but we'll see about the second half.
This is a 44-yard field goal.
His accuracy was on. His distance was not last time. Ooh.
He kicks this one. It is right there.
But I think it was short.
It was just short.
Just under, but a very good try, though.
And that's going to be all for the first quarter. I know we got halftime festivities for homecoming. We're going to keep the camera pointed there, but you might not hear any sound. And welcome back to High. It is a 12-7 ball game. Central on top. Andrew Jackson down only 5. I almost said 6, but down only 5. Despite the fact that they have forced 4 turnovers on the Central team. So I think they should feel pretty fortunate in this position, but now it's time to take advantage of this position. Like, they're right in this ball game. They get the ball here to start the second half. They need to do something with it.
Yeah, if you're Central, though, you got to feel pretty good with your spot here. You turn the ball over 4 times. That's not a good thing, but you say to yourself, we didn't play our best in the first half, and we're still winning. So now let's go play our brand of football and not turn the ball over and finish this thing.
And Andrew Jackson, we've seen Central kick off, 4 times now, and each one has been very different.
Yeah, it's like a mixed bag. Life's like a box of chocolates.
And Cam McGill with another recovery on these kicks.
He's just all over the place.
He is all over the place.
You want to come out here and move the football for sure.
And they've been able to do what they've wanted to with the ball. They just at times have hurt themselves on their drives, and
they've not been able to capitalize on those short fields either.
Yeah.
It's like when they're far away, they're able to move the ball, but when they're close, they just had issues.
Neal back there. They fake it. They run the screen to the tight end, but I think they're going to lose. Maybe get back right to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, Aiden short there with the tackle. I like the play. I like those inside shots to the tight end, but maybe let that one develop just a little bit more before you get rid of it.
Yeah, they have been able to run the ball pretty well, but they kind of, it seems like they abandon it a little bit at times.
It's not long runs, it's short runs, so you got to really put those drives together, and they've not been able to do that successfully. Good catch.
Whoa.
Good one-handed catch there.
Was that Seegers? That was Seegers.
Yes.
That catch was crazy, and then he stayed on his feet and was able to pick up any.
That was all Seegers there.
Watch this real quick on replay here.
Because they really had it sniffed out pretty well, the defense.
Put that left hand out there and just reeled it in and made a spin. Wow.
Yeah, a good-looking play there. Giving him a 3rd and short.
It's pretty impressive.
Back in my day, never did anything like that.
They give it to Seegers again, and he's trying to get to the outside, and he does. And he's going to be close to a first down, but I think he's going to be just short.
It's going to depend on what looks like where they're spotting it about a yard shy. But to get back to that spot was tough anyway. He had two defenders had him dead to rights and still shouldn't have really had the angle, but kind of got it. And if you're AJ, what do you do?
Go for it.
You go for it here?
You're playing to win. I think you have to in this situation.
I'm always just hesitant anytime it's on my side of the 50.
Yeah.
I'm always hesitant to do that.
I'm always hesitant too, but that's why I don't coach. I can call that up here really easily.
That's how it is. It's called playing armchair quarterback, and I'm real good at that.
They're going to call a timeout. And nope. They give it to Seegers, and he drives through his man, and he's going to pick up a first down.
It's going to be close.
No, he's got it.
The far judge has right on the line. The near judge is about a yard past.
I think it's pretty evident that it's a first down.
There we go. That's what I'm waiting for. Never count your chickens until they hatch, sir.
And Seegers just shoved his offensive lineman up the field, and that's how he got his first down.
I think they got him a good spot, though, too. But a gutsy play call. And like you said, it was right before a timeout, too.
They run that same play, this one to Kelly, and he catches it on his shoulder pad.
What is with the weird catches out there? Catch it normal, guys.
And he's going to pick up 7 yards, though, on it.
That's all you need. I think that was the old Woody Hayes quote, 7 yards in a cloud of dust, I think is how it goes.
And that was, I think, the exact same play as the one to Seegers.
It was. Looked very similar, although he got a lot of cleaner break out of the backfield.
But he did catch it funny also.
Yeah, off the, like the numbers there. He's like, I got to one-up you, bud. They've done really well out of this 2-receiver split set here.
Flag somewhere. What are they calling this one? A false start. That'll back him up 5.
Penalties are the killer,
Yeah,
the silent killer.
The drive killer. You get a 7-yard gain on first down and you back it up. And you didn't even do anything yet. Make it a 2nd down now. And 8.
Still just going single high safety here. They're going to take a shot.
Be 3rd down and long now.
Big 3rd down here.
Yeah.
Again, you don't need to get everything if you're playing with that mindset, but you want to get a good 6 or 7 here.
Neal looking to pass. He's got a man out there, and it's caught. That's Zeke Clyburn at the 40. It'll be a 1st down.
Yeah, nothing a defender you can do there with man coverage like that. Big body, just throw it away from him and let the receiver go get it. Really nothing you can do, and heck of a play. Good 1st down. If you could start mixing in some of those with their run game.
And Clyburn and Brown are both basketball players.
You can tell they got length on them.
They got movement. The tight end also moved. I couldn't tell if he moved because they moved, but did they go off sides?
Yeah, you can move on defense. You just can't go off sides.
They can call offsides. Remain 1st down. 1st down and 5.
1st and short.
Kelly right up the middle. He's trying to get to the outside. He's able to.
Edge. He's got the edge here. He's got the edge. You got one man to
beat.
beat.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Andrew Jackson.
Talk about just turning it. He just kept getting faster and faster. And the pay dirt there. Finally, a big play for the AJ offense.
And they tried to hustle. They tried to beat Central to position there after the 5-yard penalty. And Kelly just used the wheels.
The problem when you're running single high safety there is that Tavion Moore can't get underside or on the inside of that edge, or he's going to get caught out with no angle to make on the tackle there. And really, that's your last line of defense when you're running single high. You've got to take a better angle, and AJ gets 6-7 points out of it in the lead.
6-7. I heard you say it. You're funny. AJ up top, 14-12. Mention our underwriters. They are Founders Federal Credit Union, the City of Lancaster, Williams Electrical, Lancaster Promise Neighborhood, Comporium Communication, the Kershaw House of Pizza, the Lancaster County Natural Gas Authority, and the town of Kershaw.
Bada boom, bada bing, bada bang.
So now this defense has got to go out and, the Central, we talked about it the whole first half, they've been able to move the ball, especially running. Their quick guys have been super effective so far. Aiden Short, number 1, has been really good. Number 11, Ashton Wilson, he's been their big back, he's not a big back, but you know what I mean. He's been their big carry back, and he's been running like crazy. He has fumbled twice. Mm-hmm. But it hasn't killed him yet.
No, they've moved the ball enough to score points on just about every single drive, and we're probably working that way. But the 4 fumbles is what killed them, or the 4 turnovers is what killed them. 3 fumbles and the interception.
And that ball, I think that ball was going to go out of bounds, but the Central guy kind of picked it up and then stepped out of bounds. So great kickoff coverage there by Andrew Jackson. That'll work for him.
Yeah, they've not made characteristic of themselves. They made some mistakes tonight.
Now, if AJ can continue keeping them off balance with the turnovers, that would be good. But what I'd like to see is just them to wrap up and, get a real 3 and out. Don't let this running game get itself going.
Yeah, they need to get in there and stop arm tackling these guys. They got 2 fellas on this defense averaging 11 tackles a game, so they should be out there. There you go.
He still didn't go down.
Nope, but the second man came and cleaned it up.
Was that Jace Fair, number 19?
19.
Jace.
Yeah, he's a hard hitter. Lowered the boom on that one. As Keith Jackson used to say, nowhere to go but down.
Loss of 1 on the play brings up 2nd and 11.
Big down here. Put him on 3rd and short. Oh, that'll do it. That will do it.
False start. Back him up 5.
It does seem as though
2nd down and 16.
Central's having difficult gaining their momentum back after giving it up.
Yeah.
And the more they stick around, the more they're pressing, and those turnovers are coming, penalties are coming. AJ just needs to play in what they're doing what they're doing.
Again, don't let these guys get into space. You got to wrap them up.
Yeah, can't have them 8 yards down the field before they get touched for the first time.
Like there.
Yep. Oh,
whoa.
Oh. Start, stop, fumble.
Nah, he did not fumble, but
no.
But a huge
Flag.
run.
Late flag. Very late flag. But, yeah, that was a heck of a turn there and a burn. He's got some wheels, I'll tell you.
He just stopped, and everybody just
kept going, yeah. His problem is I think he doesn't want to go down. Sometimes you just need to go down, fella.
Yeah. But a huge play after the
very big
loss
play.
And then the penalty. They're still talking about what they're going to call here.
Be on AJ. Kind of personal foul. We talking here? That's a big one, though. That is a huge penalty.
That is a huge penalty.
In just 2 plays, we've moved the ball, what, 60 yards, 50 yards?
Coach Smith not happy. Obviously, I don't think he's happy with the call because both these teams have been trying to knock that ball loose and tackle late into after the whistle. Llewellyn again gives it to number 11.
Yeah, that's – they got to start getting hands on him quicker because he'll often be, 5, 6, 7 yards deep before they even touch him. And you can't have a guy getting up to speed, getting his momentum up. It's so difficult to tackle a guy like that. But props to Ashton Wilson after the 2 fumbles for still being out there and fighting. A lesser player may fold in these circumstances.
Llewellyn still in the shotgun. And again, right up the middle. Again, a short gain.
Yeah, Cam McGill got his hands on him a little quicker there.
Going to bring up a 3rd down. But this is 4-down territory for Central. They're not going to kick a field goal.
No, I don't think they like to kick at all. 3rd and short here. Big 3rd down for Andrew Jackson. Good stop.
Yeah, that's what they needed.
Big time stop there, and I think that Central got a little too worried about the time on the clock instead of just snapping the play.
So it brings up a 4th down.
And a 4th and 5, too. They went back on that play, so now we're on a little bit longer here.
Again, though, you got to keep these guys out of space.
And if you're AJ, you're hoping you force them into wanting to pass here, doing something out of the ordinary. Man coverage there on the outside, which means they got an extra man in the box.
We got a timeout called. Mention our underwriters, Kershaw House of Pizza. They're locally owned. They're a full-service restaurant right here in Kershaw since 1988. They're proud to announce that a new and improved menu, and also now offering a cash discount of 3% off any menu item for all the customers who want to pay with cash. When you're in Kershaw, check out K-Hop.
K-Hop your buddy in there and get you some pizza.
And Williams Electrical, they're your go-to for all your power needs. They provide electrical services to meet the unique needs of both residential and commercial clients. They have a team of highly skilled electricians, and they ensure the highest standards of safety and efficiency in every project that they complete. Be sure to give Williams Electrical a call for all your electrical needs.
Shockingly good. I'm here all night.
So 4th down and 5. So this is a big defensive play for this Andrew Jackson defense.
Yeah, again with the man coverage here on the outside, which means they
set up the screen. They're not going to get it.
Sniffed it out.
Great job by the defense. Jace Fair again, another big play by him. Him and Cam McGill have been really big so far, and obviously Demiah Seegers on that defense. But another turnover on this one, a turnover on downs. Andrew Jackson needed that. Welcome to the Red Rose City. With an emphasis on arts and culture as well as rich history, C. Lancaster is dedicated to creating a destination for those seeking the enjoyment of small-town charm and southern hospitality. Check out their website and Facebook page for C. Lancaster's upcoming events. They got a lot of stuff going on here in the month of October, the Boo Bash and stuff for the October month. So check out C. Lancaster.
Yeah, McGill and Fair are averaging almost 12 tackles per, so they are all over the field. Good defense.
Good defense there. Zeke Clyburn tried to box him out there, but the throw was a little bit late.
More laundry on the field. And right now, they just are their own worst enemies at this point. They've beaten themselves in a number of facets, and AJ is just right there to clean up. Playing a sound football game, no turnovers, limiting big penalties here in the second half. And they got their extra points too, I might add.
They have. This ball's going to Seegers, trying to get the outside. He cuts back in and uses the strength in those legs and gets almost all the way to the 50, a gain of 4. He dragged the guy about 4 yards.
He did. He got hit at about the line of scrimmage by the first guy and ended about 5 yards deep. They're getting a better push than they were in the first half. It seems that maybe this defense is slowing down a bit, which is not what I expected. Oh, no, not another. They're just their own worst enemy at this point.
It's going to still be short of a first down, though.
Take a shot.
2nd down and 1. Yeah, this is a good spot for that.
Take a shot in the end zone, see what happens.
Except I don't like the safety's too close to this side of the field. They give it to Seegers. He tries to get it again to the outside.
Good stiff arm.
That's going to be a first down for Andrew Jackson.
Yeah, sent
They're in Central Territory.
Dylan Tomberlin to the turf with that stiff arm.
Again, they give it right up the middle to Seegers, and he keeps those legs churning. He's going to pick up 3.
Good gang tackle by the Eagles. They definitely fly to the ball. I'll say that they're very good at getting to the tackle once one guy gets a hold of them.
2nd down and 7. They give it to Kelly right up the middle. He gets his jersey grab, but he's going to be really close to the first down.
Yeah, I think they're going to give him another one there.
Couple score updates in the county. South Point on top of Lancaster in the third, 41-0. Indialand on top of Clover, 21-0. And Chesterfield and Buford still says 7-0.
So a bunch of blowouts. And this time we may have a false start on the Andrew Jackson side.
Yeah, back him up. Make it a 3rd and 5.5. They throw the out. Brown with the catch.
Yeah, they love that out route, and they've done a good job with it. That's the 3rd or 4th time they've hit that route tonight.
They give him the first down. They give it to Kelly. Kelly tries to – he should have followed his blocks up the middle. He saw some space to the outside and tried to cut, and it was not the right choice.
Yeah, Jalen Davis with the tackle, just a freshman. He's been all over the field. But, yeah, that's the one time where you wanted him to take it up the middle first and then bounce it to the outside. But he got a little overzealous because they've had so much success bouncing it outside. I think he just went a little too soon.
They throw the screen to Zeke Clyburn,
Ooh.
And he gets tackled pretty hard, but he's going to pick up about 4 or 5.
Good tackle by Tavion Moore, upending the big fella, but a nice catch on it nonetheless, making it 3rd and manageable here.
And again, I think they're in 2-down territory.
Certainly, that's kind of the way they've been playing the whole game. I wouldn't expect them to sort of switch it up now.
Although they do have a pretty good field goal kicker.
He got close that last time. Oh, goodness.
Another good catch by Seegers.
Again,
he's in space.
He's in.
Did he in?
Oh, they're going to say he's
call
out
him out at the 1.
at the 1 yard line. But still, he's got another level of speed there. And what hands? He's like Spider-Man.
We'll look at this again. Another. Is that the left hand again that he's put out there?
It's a Spider-Man thing he's got going on. He just Peter Parker webbed it. And I bet if we zoomed in, you'd see he had to use his web slingers to get that one. Impressive catches nonetheless. The quarterback really just, Neal spreading it around, letting his guys do the work for him. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
That's not what you wanted on 1st and 1.
No, not at all.
1st and goal at the 1.
Ooh. That's also why I don't like
those plays sometimes.
Yeah, there's a time for them, I guess, but I don't know that I like it then and there anyway, especially not on 1st down.
So 1st and goal now from the 15.
They're going to go outside again.
Seegers makes a couple people miss.
Yep, you got to be a little bit better as the defender out there. And they're saying they got a fumble. Oh, they did. Central ball. Wow, what a change in 2 plays.
See if we can see where it comes out. See, he makes a guy miss. I mean, the ball's definitely out, but when does it come out? And we can't really see when it comes out or how it comes out, but it was definitely out.
It's hard to say from here, you know. In such a game-changing play, they were about to go into the end zone. How different would it have been if they would have called a touchdown on that play there?
Yeah.
Wow.
Again, up the middle.
And he is just so fast. I don't think I could run that fast if they set me on fire.
I agree with you. You could not.
But still with the lead here.
Their whole team is.
Somebody's doing laundry tonight.
Yeah. The whole right side of the offensive line was pulling a little bit early.
Anxious to get out there and block.
Not sure what they're talking about. I mean, the whole right side of the line all stood up and took off running. Yeah.
They've had a number of penalties tonight.
First down now in 15. They give it.
So shifty, but a good tackle by McGill again. He's got to have 46 tackles by now.
Yeah.
Somebody get that boy some electrolytes. He's got to be tired by now.
He can keep going. He's got a couple more tackles in him.
He's going to need to.
Second down now in 13. And we're going to have to see this one in the fourth quarter. We'll be back for some fourth quarter action. Andrew Jackson on top, 14-12. You're watching high school football right here on Learn TV. All right. Welcome back to high school football here on Learn TV. TJ Armbus with Paul McKenzie starting this fourth quarter. Andrew Jackson up 2. Central with the ball. Quarterback keeps this one and makes a couple people miss, but it's going to get tackled and bring up a 3rd down and 8.
That's one thing we've not seen as much in this game as we did against, when Central played Buford. Llewellyn was much more involved as a runner than he is tonight. He's been much more just standard handoffs.
And he ran a lot in the first quarter, but we haven't seen him in the second and third. You're right.
And he was a big-time ball carrier in that first game. Wonder if there's an injury issue we don't know about.
Or those little guys are just running so well that I'm going to let them take the beating. They give it to their speed guy.
He's 8 yards before they touch him.
And he's going to pick up another first down.
If you're AJ, you don't want to sit on the arm tackle angle just to go for the football, but keep that in your back pocket.
Yeah.
Make sure when you get a lock in on the guy, take a swing at the ball. But it's kind of like prize fighting. Sometimes you get caught trying to headhunt, caught trying to strip the football instead of going for a tackle.
Llewellyn gets to the outside.
There
It's going to be another first down. There's your quarterback running.
He's hyped up after that. You want to be careful. He doesn't want to get penalized. And another fairly big run by the Eagles.
Ball into Andrew Jackson territory on the 45-yard line. They give it to the bigger back, number 9. He's got some speed. And we got another face mask.
That one was Holloman, the bigger guy, one of their bigger backs. But apparently he's got some wheels too.
Yeah, he does.
There is a gluttony of speedy backs in tonight's game on both sides of the football. Yeah, and unfortunately, Kelly.
Yeah, he had nothing else to grab.
We've seen this movie before, though, when they've come up holding on and not allowed them to touch or not allowed them to score. So,
I will say, I just looked across the field. There's a pretty big contingent of Central fans here, also.
Yeah, I'd say that they're traveling to see their team through.
The quarterback keeps this one.
And ran into McGill.
That's not who I'd like to run into.
No, I think I might just fall down if I get near him.
Bring up a 2nd down and 8. And again, AJ's been down here and got a couple stops, one a fumble, and
doesn't take much to change the course of the game. We just saw at the other end. AJ was about to walk in for a touchdown, and 2 plays later it was Central ball.
They give it to the speed guy.
And he just gets crunched. Hip tossed him. What is this, judo?
Jace Fair.
Not being very fair to him.
Bring a 3rd down and 4.
Big 3rd down. They stopped him last time. And we've never seen them try to kick an extra point, so I doubt they're going to pull a kicker out here.
Yeah.
So big time stop for AJ here. This is where you set your season up for better or for worse. Oh, big time tackle.
Who was that? Was
62. Nick Carter, the senior, shot out of a cannon.
That brings up a 4th down.
A big 4th down. Because, again, if you could kick, if that was in your MO, you could take the lead here with the field goal. But that's not how you play ball, so you live and die with it. And right about now, I bet he wishes he had a kicker.
Number 9 in the backfield, that's Holloman. They give it to Holloman.
He broke a tackle. He's in.
He scored a touchdown.
Second effort for the big fella and the change of pace back.
Wow.
That was a humongous play, and they almost stopped him. You can see here on the replay, they get hands on him right about near where the 1st down marker maybe would have been a yard or so short right there. But he spins out of the tackle by Fair and pushes his way into the end zone. Fair unable to bring him down after all those tackles. Unfortunately, he didn't make that one.
And we talked about it, though. You got a gang. You got to have more than one guy there
on
to
a
take
big
those
running
guys
back
down.
like him, yeah. You need to hold him up and wait for your team to converge. And that's one thing Central's done a really good job of on defense is swarm tackling.
Penalty flag thrown. That's one of those that maybe somebody lined up.
And as it sits there, they would need at least a touchdown to win. This 2 doesn't do much for that either way.
Yeah. Sideline warning against Central.
And again, I don't know what there is with the kicker with them, if they're even thinking
I don't think
a touchdown. Well, they got one on the roster, but they've been reluctant to use their kicker/defensive lineman.
And he's going to get in for the 2-point conversion.
Yeah, cheeky little end around there with the QB.
So that'll make it a 20-14 ball game.
A touchdown and a field goal can win it, or touchdown and extra point can win it here if you're the home team. And they've been playing to win all night. I expect them to keep going here. One nice methodical drive for your season.
Put the pressure back on Central.
Yeah. Very close ball game, though. It'll be interesting to see how this region shakes out.
See how the kick for our 5th different type of kick.
Maybe he'll kick it backwards this time. Flares that one up. And got down just in time before he had his head taken off.
Who was that? Number 8, Zeke Clyburn. Lucky to go down on that one. You don't want to take that big hit.
No, you do not.
It would
Not on
feel
special
good.
teams. All right, this AJ run game needs to get out here and do it again.
Ball's on the 36.
Plenty of time.
I think somebody moved.
Shocker.
That's bad
Seen it all
timing.
night.
Bad timing.
It's the last thing they wanted there on first down to start.
Ball's now at the 30-yard line. They want more than 5 yards if the ball's on the 30-yard line.
Again.
Oh, between two guys, neither one of them could catch it.
A little high for 45 and a little low for 2. Brown has made a name for himself tonight making those little out route catches. And
they were both open.
Yep.
Second down now. And 16, even though it should be 15. Am I wrong?
No, you're correct. Because it's on the what? The 46?
Yeah, the ball was on the 36. It was a 5-yard penalty.
And it's on the 30. Boom. Oh. Oh, no. That's the second pick that he's dropped tonight.
That would have been a pick 6
right
there.
Dylan Tomberlin's second chance at a pick 6, too.
And Logan Neal got nailed as he was throwing that ball.
Yes, he did. He hung in there. Those blitzes right in his face all night. He hung in there and made a nice throw.
This is one of those you throw up to Clyburn. You let him go up and see if he can make a play here on the outside. He's got the height.
All the space. Or you throw a little pitch out there.
Throw it up and throw it deep and let him run under it.
There he goes. There he goes. Too far.
There it is.
Yep, I agree.
He was hanging on to him.
Yep.
He had him beat.
If he doesn't do it, he probably overthrows him still, but we'll never know. Yeah, I'd get up and pretend I was hurt too. That's how I used to play. If I made a bad play, I'd pretend I was hurt.
They needed that one, though. That's a huge, huge play.
First down.
I mean,
we've got a few Central players down on the turf.
I was like, what's going on here? We'll mention our underwriters here.
Lancaster Promise Neighborhood promises to do whatever it takes for the community to make sure every child who lives in the zone has the opportunity for success. Founders Federal Credit Union is headquartered in Lancaster and is the largest credit union in the state of South Carolina. It was established in 1961 and as of June 2023 has grown to 790 employees and over 250,000 members.
Find all you need to be connected and entertained with Comporium. They're always ready to offer you the latest technology and superior customer service with a personal touch. They're invested in the communities they serve, so you're treated like a neighbor, not a number. And remember, parents, students, and fans, stay connected beyond the game. Visit LancasterCSD.com, follow LCSD on social media, and download the LCSD app for the latest district news and sports updates. Together, we are One Lancaster. one team.
Man, that was so good. I almost would have said as good as myself.
Try to get a couple score updates here. Got to get my page to load.
Your handy dandy page.
Lancaster has got on the scoreboard now. South Point on top 48-7. Indian Land on top of Clover 35-0 in the fourth quarter. And Chesterfield on top of Buford 32-7.
Yep, they're on the scoreboard too, so nobody getting shut out. But Indian Land over there putting a hurt on Clover
tonight. Right now we have a 20-14 game. Central on top. It's been a great game all night. 7:57
back
for
and
it
forth.
to be decided. AJ does have the ball right now. Looks like they're going to be a yard short of a first down. It's 3rd down and 1 from the way it's placed, but it should be a first down.
Should be.
Because they set
16
up,
yards.
They set up too far back on the 5-yard penalty. They assessed it 6 yards.
Yeah, I'm not a mathematician or anything, but
I called myself a math man. I'm not a math man. No, I'm not. Numbers are things that I don't quite understand.
yeah, I can never. Yeah,
I don't number well.
I don't either.
Coach wants an explanation why it's not a first down. I think he deserves one.
Yep. People are not happy.
Yeah, I think they all think it should be first down.
Yeah, well, they count better than I do.
Let's leave no doubt and get a first down. That's how you do it.
Yep. Take
I tell you
the
what,
white stripes out of it.
these two running backs from Andrew Jackson, you know, they don't maybe have quite the speed that all of the
I don't know, that last
Central
time.
one, but I mean Kelly is pretty quick too. But they've done a great job of like eluding players and getting up some tough, hard yards when they absolutely needed it.
Yeah, they may not have that like edge speed that those other guys have on Chester or on. Excuse me, I just can't even talk tonight. Central, so many C's in this region. They're just good athletes though all over. I think they're big and strong, good vision, interchangeable. I mean, you have two running backs like that at your disposal. You've got two good running backs.
They go to the tight end, pick up 5. A legit 5.
And right now you got to feel good about this too because you know that the Eagles take time to score the football.
Yeah.
So if you can just take your time down the field, you're not going to give them much to work with. Good
and
catch.
A catch.
They want no catch here, but I think they're going to give it to him. He's waiting for the other. Oh, I think they're going to call him, say it was down. So they're going to say no catch.
I think he caught it.
I do think he caught it too. It was very close.
And I think that the official that said he didn't wasn't in a good position to make that call.
I don't know that I like the guy that was closest to the call deferring to a guy that was on the opposite side of the field that could not have seen it better. I understand that you never want to guess. You always want to talk about it. I always say the refs should talk about it even when they're fairly sure, but in that scenario I think I want to go with the guy that's closest to it. Or at least have a conversation.
Yeah. I do really think I'm watching another replay of it. I really think he caught it.
It's hard to see on that one until the replay.
I think both of his hands are under it.
Well, I want to see the replay when it slows down because the camera's panning. Let's see here. Ooh, it looks worse as it slows down, but I still think he got his hands under it.
I still think he got his hands under it. But you know what? It doesn't matter now.
It's one of those bang-bang plays.
3rd down and 5 for Andrew Jackson. They pitch it to the outside. Seegers gets back, and he's just going to have to go down.
One of those times where your athleticism was too much for you.
Yep, and big loss on the play.
Yeah, sometimes. And I know it's so difficult to say, you know, let me just go down here with a loss, but it's a difference between 1 and 2 versus 4 or 5. And now it's a 4th down. You punting here?
I did. Snapped it as soon as you can.
But you're punting here? Heck of a punt.
All the way down inside the 10. Great punt. There's still lots of time, but you got to get stop here. You got to get a stop.
Maybe you can get a safety out of this thing. You never know. Pin your ears back.
Defense has got to be big here. You got to wrap up.
Yeah, you can't let him get to the outside.
You got to gang tackle here.
Yeah, you can't let him get to the outside on this next play, on these next series.
Still lots of time, though. 5:57 is a lot of football to be played.
Oh, yeah.
Llewellyn gives it to a speed guy. Gets to the outside. There is a flag at the 5-yard line.
Way back, yeah, which is usually a hold. Hold, false start, or offsides. Pick your poison.
Holding. That's going to back him up even more.
But only half the distance, though. Again, Matt, you never know. Safety would be a man's best friend right about now. 2 points and the ball.
They give it again. He doesn't go down.
No, he does not. Ran into Fair, and Fair says, you know what, you're going down now.
Got to the 10-yard line, though.
Yep. Give him some breathing room.
Second down and 7.
And if you're the Eagles, I'm just taking my time here between each play, running my play clock down.
Again, to the outside.
They're not afraid to bounce.
There's another flag.
Obviously, that one's going to probably be holding there. But if I'm not sure why they're snapping the ball with 15 seconds left on the play clock anyway. Like, why wouldn't you wait to go down a little bit? Because AJ's only off by 6 points. If they score, they'll go up. I mean, you're in a dangerous position. You don't want them to get the ball back.
That's what back happened again and stay second down.
And that right there was all cutting it to the outside, causing the block in the back. And now you're on your doorstep again.
Second and 12. Straight up the middle. And he's stopped. Shy of the 10. That'll be third down now and 8.
Yeah, not their best run of the night for sure. They've had much better success cut into the outside, but got to keep them honest. Plenty of time if you're AJ, if you get the ball back here.
This is an essential down here. You've got to get a stop. I mean, you've got
Absolutely. You do not want to give them a first down here.
Clock ticks under 4 minutes.
Penalty or something silly. And there's your gang tackle.
And he's going to be short. They're going to have to punt.
Yep.
You can't go for it on 4th and short here.
I mean, you can, but
it would not probably be the smartest idea.
No,
though.
they would fire you before the game was over.
So
Plenty of time
timeout called
left
by
too.
Andrew Jackson. Mention our last two underwriters. The Lancaster County Natural Gas Authority gives the highest priority to delivering natural gas supplies at the lowest possible cost to our customers in the most responsible and cost-efficient means possible. And the Town of Kershaw. The mission of the Town of Kershaw is to promote the quality of life for its residents and to in an economical, ethical, and congenial way. It's small town living the right way. Be sure to check out their website and Facebook page for upcoming events.
Want scores, schedules, and updates right at your fingertip? Download the LCSD app today and follow Lancaster County School District online. Stay connected. One Lancaster, one team. There can be only one.
All right. I also will mention that Demiah Seegers also has 2 punt return touchdowns this year. Well, Javon Kelly has 2 kickoff return touchdowns, and Demiah Seegers has 2 punt return touchdowns.
Ooh, an Easter egg. Are we hinting at a possibility?
I just was giving you the stats.
Feel it in your bones?
Giving you the stats.
I feel the electricity. I
don't think he's going to return this one. Why would you catch that?
No, why would you do that? It was going to bounce.
Yeah, it could have bounced for 20 yards.
It would have probably bounced for at least 10 or 15, but now you give them a short field. I'm not,
3:32 to go, though. This feeds right into Andrew Jackson. They score a touchdown, and all they need is that extra point.
Yep.
But
you
they got to drive down and do it.
On defense now. You just need to make smart plays.
Positive plays.
No penalties.
Positive plays. Don't go backwards.
No penalties. Don't fight and go back 6 yards. Only forward.
Wear this defense out.
If they're not already. No.
He had him again.
Yeah. This time it shot under him. He really likes that out route. He's just got to get the ball up a little bit. And there's no underneath route causing him to want to throw over.
Yeah.
So he really, in reality, can just put it right where it needs to be.
2nd down and 10. Ball at the 39. They had the wrong ball. That one wasn't round.
That one wasn't the touchdown ball.
Yeah.
This is the touchdown ball.
That's why he couldn't throw the ball as well.
Yeah. We couldn't score because we don't have the right ball. Now we got the right ball. This is the ball they're going to score right here. Watch. Oh, no. That was the false start ball. Dang it.
Oh, that's a killer. Let's back him up 5 and not 6, though.
That was great.
All right, 2nd down and 15. Again, he just doesn't have a chance to throw. He's not able to plant that back foot and let it go. He's falling backwards while he's trying to throw, and it's hard to get enough on the ball to put it where you want it. Now it's Third down and 15. And
where you want
2
it.
plays that you got nothing out of.
We've seen this 2 other times in the short field for AJ. They get good field position to start with, a bad play on first down, a missed throw, and now you're on 3rd and long. And again, you're right. It's those blitzes right up the gut into his face that are causing him to throw it early and being underthrown because you're not stepping into your throws, you're not planting your foot, can't get your whole body into it, and there's your sign right there.
Your false start. We got a timeout. He got the timeout before the
thankness
for the penalty. But they got, I mean, you know, this is at the time where you've got to be at your best, and you've got to be able to, you know, block that extra guy. You've got to be able to put forth that little bit of extra effort. This is the game-winning time. You got a 3rd down and 15. Obviously, it's a 2-down territory. Even with 3 minutes and 22 seconds, you can't give Central the ball back right now. You've got to stop them.
My thing is, you've done one thing incredibly well tonight. It's these 2 running backs. Go with the girl that you came to the dance with.
Yeah.
I know that you want to get those throws downfield, but on 2nd and 15 with the game on the line is not the time, I don't think. Keep running that football.
Yeah,
even now on 3rd and 15. Screen.
That's a 1st down. Wow. Look at that. That's something we haven't seen all night. That was such a great play call in the perfect time.
We've seen them attempt them a couple times, but not been real successful getting the ball off.
You watch, like everybody's going
as soon as it
Seegers.
happened.
They knew, and
well, they were playing
Jace.
the screen off on him, and beautifully number 2 there to eat that up. Jace Brown, who was 1 tackle away from taking it to the house. And now you can run the football again. And the time is on your side.
Yep.
This is right where you want to be. There's your big 3rd down play. And, again, that's not possible without running the ball really well.
Yeah.
And you played right into their pressure.
And you made it look like it was going to your running back. Everybody was, all those guys were going towards Seegers. And
everybody in this world thought that's where the ball was going.
I did too.
Well, I didn't. I'm smart. Got a good edge here.
Out of bounds, though.
Yep. But that's cool. That's fine. It's keep cruising. 2:28. Plenty of time. And now that defense is going to be worried. Thinking about, well, how do you deal with this? What do you do?
Give it to Seegers up the middle.
Nowhere. Good tackle there.
Doesn't get much.
No,
but
right
it
back
starts
to the
that
line.
clock running.
It does.
2nd down and 10. You don't want to, if you're able to score the touchdown here, you really don't want to give them a whole lot of time.
No, not at all. Not at all. Yeah. But that's the other positive is they've had to run the ball, and that's their MO as well. And even as quick as they've been, it at least takes a couple plays.
Touchdown.
No. Nope.
Did he not call a touchdown?
Nope. He waved his arms above his head. He didn't call a touchdown, just like the last time.
I thought he touched the pylon with the ball.
Well, the pylon moved for sure. But maybe he's saying the defender did. But, yeah, he's giving him a yard short here.
Oof.
And remember, this is what happened last time when they didn't
we've
go
been
in.
Here. We've been here.
And they fumbled it on the very next play, lost 15 yards, and then turned it over.
We've been here.
If I'm the Eagles, I'm going to let them score on the next play. I want the ball back with some time. I'm going to let them score.
I mean, minute 47 is still a lot of time.
Exactly. What you don't want is to have them run 2 more plays off the clock and you get the ball back with less than a minute. But I don't know that they'll let that. That's the way they'll play it.
But if they do stop you, you're not upset about it.
No, not necessarily. But it is 3rd down. We got to keep that in mind. They don't have forever. They get 2 more cracks at it. Offsides, false start. What do we got here? Offsides. That's good for. They're still going to be 3rd. It really doesn't do much. Inches the ball forward half. But they were already, tush push time, baby. Give it to that big quarterback and just let him fall forward. Oh, man. Is it 4th down?
It is 4th down.
Oh, no. Oh, no. This is crazy. This might be one of the craziest endings we've ever had. Take a timeout here.
Central taking another. That's good. They're taking timeouts there because they're wasting the ones so they don't have them.
Now, what play are you running here? What's your touchdown play if you're AJ?
I think you give it to Seegers and let him run straight up the gut.
I just don't want to see anything gimmicky. I don't want to see a wildcat. I don't want to. I just want to see go with the girl you came to the dance with and get in that end zone and take this win home.
Yeah. And offensive line, you block and give every set of push you can get, and wow.
If you're a senior, if this is your year, you go out there and you put everything on one play. Whatever play that is, send in the big boys. So same play they've been running almost all night.
Touchdown.
Untouched. All right, so that'll tie her up. But what matters is the next play. Because what you don't want is another opportunity for them. You want to put this point in. No overtime here tonight. And untouched on that final play, too.
Somebody's hurt.
Untouched. Yeah, he didn't look good before the play, if I'm being quite honest. He was struggling to get out there before the play. But he wasn't going to miss it.
Minute 15. We got a 20-20 game pending this extra point. And coach is out there talking to him like,
you better get it in there,
You've
son.
done this a million times now at this point. All we need is the one. Let's make sure we got a good snap, good hold, good kick. And
they had one that they barely got over.
Yeah.
But then he barely missed the extra field goal. So there's the missed field goal. There was the touchdown that they didn't put in on the 1-yard line. That's 10 points right there. This is the game that, despite moving the football up and down the field, has really been AJ's game.
Yeah.
And this score does not indicate that. It should be more like 30-20. All right, boys.
Kurt Thomas, Horton, the kicker. It's on his foot now. The senior. But then it's on the defense.
Yes. Yeah. What you can't do is allow them to have a big play because you've sort of blown your energy and your excitement and your adrenaline celebrating the touchdown, A lot of these guys are going to go play 2 ways. So Cam and company, get ready to make some tackles.
Yeah. Kick is up, and it is good. AJ on top, 21-20.
And that is a moment that young man will never forget.
Now it's up to this defense. The special teams got to come up Don't celebrate yet.
No,
this game's not over yet. You've got to make a special teams tackle. You've got to then that defense has got to go out and do something. Do you kick to them?
Well, they've returned the ball well the times that they've got the opportunity to. But I also want to give them as deep a field as possible. So I don't know. If I'm doing it, maybe I'm going to squib kick it, bounce kick it straight down the middle of the field with some power, hoping that maybe it doesn't get to the back line and someone, on the 30 there picks it up, tries
kick
to run
it as
with
hard as you can right at the head of number 44 and hope it hits him and comes back to you.
Yeah. We could do the old Pat McAfee onside kick to yourself.
Oh, I remember that. Here's the kick. He kicks it deep. Taken at the 5. And taken down shy of the 30.
Yeah, they were trying for that ball.
Now the defense, minute 14 to go. Defense has got to make some stops here.
Yep. They're not happy because the clock didn't move. Don't look at us. Ain't got nothing to do with it. Now the thing to keep in mind is AJ runs a lot of two-way players. How tired is this defense?
All right, defense, what can you do here? I don't know why this whole crowd isn't on their feet right now. Take the snap. They're looking to throw.
For the first time almost all game, he's got all day. Yeah, at some point you want to just take off and run. Do they have
tackled
timeouts
short,
left?
So clock is running. It's not a first down, so clock doesn't stop. And then 44 seconds. That makes it 3rd down.
Yeah, he took way too long before he decided to run there. And when he did, he took off right up the middle of the field, too, which was kind of odd.
3rd down. Third down.
Again with the throw.
They throw it deep.
Oh.
Incomplete. 4th down.
4th down.
No flags.
Now you just need to get out. Well, the problem is it's short here, so they're going to have to pull a run play out and get up and spike it again.
Well, if they get a first down, the clock stops. So
until they spot the ball.
Yes.
So in theory, they could still, unless they got a play loaded up.
They got a running back there. You got to watch him. Where's Cam McGill?
About to make a tackle, I'm assuming.
They give it to him up the middle.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Fumbled. He fumbled. He fumbled. He fumbled. He fumbled the ball before the goal line.
And they're going to call him down on the field. Oh, no. Holy moly. In Kansas, what just happened?
AJ recovered.
Can we see a replay? Okay, so here he is.
Seegers doesn't give up. He makes
fumble
at the 2-yard line.
That's like at the 5-yard line. That's a legitimate fumble. And then who picks it up? Seegers. The heat-seeking missile. Wow. Put that one on Sports Center. He's trying to say that he scored, but you didn't, fella. What a crazy, crazy ending. Wow. Wow. What on earth?
Wow. Except he went down too soon. He went down at the 2-yard line. He should have came out to about the 5-yard line and downed it.
Yeah. Yeah.
But you go under center here and you just go forward. Do they have a timeout?
Because you can't kneel it. You gotta go upfield. What if they safetied him here? Oh my gosh. I'm gonna shut up now. I'm gonna stop talking.
Offsides.
Oh my goodness.
Oh
my goodness.
Offsides.
Oh my goodness. How do you shoot yourself in the foot like that?
Now you can down it. Now you go
can
under
kneel
center
the ball.
and kneel on the ball, and you win this
Yes.
game.
And you beat the best team in 2A potentially.
Victory formation.
Holy guacamole. Whoever got offsides penalty is going to have to hear about it on Monday. I feel bad for that kid.
Wow. I'm speechless. What a game. What a game.
You're speechless?
Field operations manager tonight and on camera, Quentin Thomas. Operations manager and directing, Jonathan Stevens. Executive producer and commentating with me tonight, Paul McKenzie. And I am also an executive producer and on the mic, TJ Armbrust. Andrew Jackson beats Central 21-20 in the game of the year for us anyway that we've seen.
Century.
Awesome to see. Next week we'll be at Lancaster. What a game. Congratulations, AJ. Thanks for watching high school football right here on Learn TV.